Thank you for staying with us on Citizen Sunday Live. And as promised, here is Citizen Planet by Brenda Wanga. Communities residing around Lakes Baringo and Bogoria are facing a serious threat as water levels from the two rise, leading to possible merging of the two, a situation that could cause great danger to humans and wildlife in the area. The two lakes, one fresh and the other alkaline, host different organisms, and their merger could lead to an ecological disaster. Here is more.
For years now, nearly a decade, the waters of Lake Baringo and Lake Bogoria have slowly but surely been rising. But this increase in the volume and spread of the lake has not come with good tidings. Those residing on the shorelines of these lakes are facing an existential crisis. Homes are covered by the waters, schools are no more, and life as they knew it is slowly being swallowed by the waters.
Maji imesonga kiwango ingine hatuwezi vumilia. So far ukitazama upande hii, maji imekuja kabisa, imetoa watu tangu 2018. Imetoa watu huko chini kabisa. Sasa hii maji imekuja imezidi kwa ile mwendo imetutoa kwa lazima.
Ni miaka mingi ilikuwa namna hii. Na tulisposaliwa tulikuwa naona lake mbali sana huko. Mbaya tungeweza kufikiria kwamba maji takuja hapa. Tukiongea saa hii kuna families wengi wamehama.
These two lakes were once separated by nearly 20 kilometers of acacia bush and barren land. Now these two are inching towards a catastrophic embrace.
Bogoria and Baringo is that if the rising water level continues, then there's a likelihood of the two ecosystems merging. If any mixing, then there's a likelihood of water flowing from Lake Bogoria, which is saline, to Lake Baringo, which is a freshwater system. So this is likely to affect the ecosystem, especially the biodiversity in Lake Baringo, which is supported by fresh water.
The two lakes will meet. We will have what is called an ecological disaster. For example, the fisheries will be affected completely. And we have approximately over 30,000 people depending on Lake Baringo. So we don't know what will happen in terms of food security.
Bogoria, a world-renowned alkaline lake that hosts an estimated 3 million flamingos, waters have burst their banks and began flowing towards Lake Baringo. Entire villages, key infrastructure and farmland now lie submerged. The main entry gate to Lake Bogoria is already half underwater, becoming the third gate to be overtaken by the rising water. Permanent buildings, a hospital and surrounding facilities have been swallowed, dealing a heavy blow to tourism in the region.
Secondly, employment has gone down because most facilities have been closed down, they've been shut down. And people depend on employment from these tourism facilities. People get employment, they educate their children, and now we are losing those jobs. So people are going back to square one. So education level is going down, as affected indirectly by the water level rising, because the domino effect can be felt.
At Loboi Center, residents are racing against time. Dan Kipkirui, a carpenter, demolishes a home as water crept close. Residents say the last time the water came this dangerously close was nearly a century ago.
Sofa watu wamehama hapa, tumetoa watu manyumba tumeenda huko, lakini tumekosa sofa, tumekosa mahali pa kuishi. Shortage imekuwa ya manyumba, hakuna mahali watu wanaisalala. Mpaka watu wanaishi kwa maduka ndani.
Kifo mnaitwa Lake 94 imekutana na Baringo. Hata tunahofia hata inaweza enda kukutana na hiyo ya Baringo. Tunasikia maneno hapa inasema dudu hapa ndani. Hatuelewi kama hii lake inaweza kusink ama itakuwa namna gani, kwa sababu hatujawahi kusikia kitu kama hiyo. Inapiga kelele usiku. Na hiyo kelele hatujui ni ya nini. Unaona? Hatuwezi tukajua. Lakini tunaomba Mungu kwamba haitafanyika kitu mbaya.
Those who have been tracking the water levels at the lakes say the rising levels began accelerating in 2011. Research now indicates that the two lakes are already connected underground. The impact of this merger will be devastating.
We speak at around 2025 is the rising level has really gone beyond the level that we've been experiencing. Lake Bogoria has been actually like around 34 kilometers square in terms of water coverage, the water mass body. But as we speak now, I think the satellite image gives us around 10 to 11 kilometers square increment, which has really gone beyond even the boundary of the lake.
So I believe it's better to do conservation. It's better to ask our communities to conserve the remaining wetlands, because the functions of wetlands is filtration. But if the wetlands is depleted for now, then Lake Bogoria water will run quickly down to Lake Baringo and it will change everything.
Indeed, the merger threatens more than just the biology and homes. It is also drowning an economy. 10 years back, this shoreline was a thriving hub of local and international tourism. Specialists warn that even the slightest increase in rain could push Bogoria over the spill edge. This is because Bogoria sits slightly higher than Baringo geographically. Gravity will force its alkaline water directly into Lake Baringo's freshwater basin. As water levels continue to rise, the threat of an irreversible environmental disaster looms over both lake ecosystems and the communities that depend on them. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.